Well, at Bryan Daycare is celebrating over 40 years of service in the Brazos Valley. Open since the 80s, Big Top Learning Center made a name for itself through the years. Caleb got a chance to speak with the founder on this great occasion, celebrating so many years and facing it all through triumph as well.
Yes, well, Betty Hanks founded Big Top in 1981. She says it started as a venture of babysitting and has now created a lasting legacy. In 1965, Betty Hanks started her career as an educator. She taught kindergarten through 7th grade, but life changed in 1980 after finding out she was expecting twins.
My husband said, well, twins, you're going to need to stay home. So I took a leave of absence from teaching and stayed home, and some of the teachers found out that I was home and they needed me to help them out with their babysitting.
That's how Big Top Learning Center was born. The name comes from Hanks' love of clowns.
I closed in certain areas in my home, like the patio, the garage, the utility room, and I had other teachers, other people that wanted to help me.
2 years later, Hanks returned to the classroom while also managing the daycare, and in 1995, she retired from teaching.
At that time, that was the same time I got my daycare accredited. I worked with the teachers, I wrote curriculums, and we just really went into it big time after I went to the daycare full time.
As the center grew over the years, so did the challenges, including a fire and 2 closures due to family health issues. But that was not enough to force Hanks to quit.
I'm not a person to sit down and just fold and just sit and not do anything. So I wanted to make myself busy, so what to do but to go back and reopen the daycare.
For about 43 years, Big Top has been considered the community's daycare center, a legacy the founding students are proud of.
There are generations that come through Big Top, like grandmothers that have had their child in Big Top. Now there's their son that brings his child to Big Top. So we have generations that come through Big Top.
The kind of legacy I hope to leave with this community is that we made a difference in the lives of the children, that they are better because of Big Top.
So there was a Big Top reunion over the weekend to celebrate the history and all the former students and staff members. This facility I'm talking about has, again, had generations come through, and to speak with Miss Betty, her daughters, her founding students right there, who started this whole thing with her, I mean, it was incredible.
It looks incredible. And everything, you know, just when you hear the story and just think about how all that she's been through and how she's still in business, I mean, it's an inspiring story.
Yeah, she'll turn 83 here soon. Of course, she doesn't look anything close to 83. And I was like, so do you plan to kind of slow down anytime soon? And she was like, no. Maybe a little bit, but she's already retired 3 times. Her girls were saying, and so Miss Betty is rocking and rolling and creating that legacy even more.
She said it there. She can't just sit down and twiddle the thumbs.
Yes.
She got to keep them
obviously.
Love it. Thanks, Caleb.
Of course.